All right, guys, welcome to the live watch along between Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Chelsea coming off a triumph at the Club World Cup, winning that particular title, engages and welcomes Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge, of course. And Crystal Palace coming off a win and a trophy triumph in the Community Shield final against Liverpool, winning that one through spot kicks. Also going to be visiting the Stamford Bridge. It's going to be a cracker and an interesting turnout between two teams in London. Chelsea, of course, West London's. And I'm quite excited with what is going to happen in this game. I'm not quite sure how it's going to be, but I'm tipping Chelsea to win this particular one. Of course, they are in good shape and quite a number of players that they've brought in, and as well, lots of reshuffling has happened in the squad. In goal for Chelsea, they've got Sanchez, Reece James, Akipong, the young defender, is also in the centre-back for Chelsea. And of course, he's pairing Chalobah, and in left-back position, we've got Marco Cucurella, the crazy one, and Enzo Fernandez in the out of midfield with Mykhailo, the engine for Chelsea. And they've got Pedro Neto, Kopama, Jamie Gittens, and of course, Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro has been electric so far this preseason, and of course, he's been very, very phenomenal for Chelsea. Since he came in, he's been scoring goals and banging goals. Amazing, amazing talent for Chelsea Football Club. And for Crystal Palace, they've got in goal Dean Henderson, and in defense, we've got Richards, Maxon Lequois, and of course, Guehi, whose future appears to be quite uncertain. He's been linked multiple times and a couple of times with Liverpool Football Club. It remains to be seen how that will end up for Guehi. Perhaps he's going to see out his contract next year, or if he's going to move this summer for Liverpool Football Club. It is said that talks are quite ongoing between the two clubs, Liverpool and of course Crystal Palace, for Guehi. And they've got Munoz, we've got Adam Watson, amazing player. Will Huiz, amazing player. Low center of gravity, crazy in the midfield. He's going to run you out of the midfield. We are going to see the battle between Will Huiz and of course Mykhailo, or perhaps Enzo Fernandez. It remains to be seen how he's going to go. Then of course Mitchell also is going to be playing for Crystal Palace. Ismail Assar, Eberechi, whose future has been linked with Tottenham and of course Arsenal, but it appears increasingly inclined to Tottenham Football Club, and he said he's quite ready to play for Crystal Palace in this particular game, regardless of the links away from the football club. So we're going to be seeing more of Eberechi, and of course the striker himself, JP, Jean-Philippe Mateta, in front of goal for Crystal Palace. Amazing stuff. I must confess, it's going to be an entertaining game, and the reactions and everything. If you are just joining, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are coming back for probably you've joined before, you know how we do it, you know the drill. Share this particular live watch along. It's going to be an amazing one. It's going to be interesting. My name remains Moses Olukayode Ogunjobi, and this is the Footy Battle, where we give you developing stories around the world of football. Amazing one is going to be today. The players are lining up and getting onto the pitch, and we all know how it's going to be, exchanging pleasantries within themselves at first, but it becomes very heated, and it's going to be like a tug of war probably later. Thank you for everyone joining. As you're joining, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't enjoy this alone. Share to other people. My Chelsea fans out there, people that are supporting Chelsea, Crystal Palace fans, come in and let's have an amazing time on this live watch along. As I'll be ending this live watch along, I'm also going to be doing another watch along for the Manchester United versus Arsenal game. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know I've got to dehydrate myself. I've got water with me, and quite a number of talks are going to be going on today. I just hope I don't gas out, because it's going to be a cracker. It's a Super Sunday, and lots of things are going to be happening in the respective games. It's going to be electrifying, ladies and gentlemen. Nicolas Jackson has been suspended. He's got a suspension from last season that works, that also extend or translate till this season. And the players are observing the 1 minute silence right now. And, you know, in honor of Diogo Jota, amazing player. Rest in peace, rest in blessed memory, Diogo Jota. We're going to be seeing new signings, perhaps what they have done in preseason. Are they going to be able to do it when the league starts afresh? Thank you everyone for joining. It's the Stamford Bridge, and it's the game between Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, the game has kick-started at Stamford Bridge. Archipong, Kopama. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. As you're joining, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts. What do you think about this game? And the commentators for this one are Jim Proudfoot and, of course, Matt Oland in this particular game. Pedro couldn't find his feet properly there, and he's been dispossessed. And it's throwing for Chelsea. Quickly done there. Joao Pedro with the new hairstyle. It remains to be seen if the new hairstyle brings, a bit of good luck for him. Gittens gliding through the left flank. Mika Richards clears that out. Bino Jamie Gittens, I saw a bit of him in the preseason, and I must confess, he's an amazing talent. Of course, with what he's done so far from where he's coming from, Borussia Dortmund, I just feel he's quite an attacking talent, and he could really, cement his position in that left wing position. Perhaps. James with a corner kick. Oh! That was dangerous there. It was headed out by Ismail Assar. James, dropped the corner kick, and Cucurella heads that towards goal. But Ismail Assar wouldn't allow that to go in. Appears to be too easy. Pedro Neto. Corner kick again for Chelsea. Bit of pressure in the visitors' box. Pedro Neto taking the corner. Takes it quickly. Cucurella. Quick counter attack from Crystal Palace. It's good cross from Ismail Assar, but was intercepted. Luis. Dispossessed. Eze. There's been a situation in the Crystal Palace box, and VAR appears to be taking a look at it. It appears there's been a bit of push on Enzo Fernandez while the corner kick was being taken. It appears it was a slight one from Ismail Assar on Enzo Fernandez. Elsewhere in the game between Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. Nottingham Forest have just scored, and courtesy of goal from Chris Wood, and they are 1-0 up against Brentford. Nottingham Forest 1, Brentford 0. Situation in Stamford Bridge. Players on the ground appears to be in discomfort. Medics attending to them. It remains to be seen who they are. I will confirm that shortly once I get confirmation. It appears it was Jamie Gittens. I was on the ground being attended to by the medic team. He's back on his feet, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of sigh of relief from Chelsea fans and Crystal Palace fans, because Richards was also on the ground, but they are both back on their feet now. Quick update from Manchester United camp. Rasmus Højlund left out of Manchester United squad to face Arsenal. In a clear message, Manchester United wish to sell, as called by Laurie Whitwell. £40 million asking price remains. Loan with buy option could be considered as well, but not the club preference. Milan remain keen on this one. AC Milan remain keen on Rasmus Højlund. Decision driven by Ruben Amorim, but backed by senior leadership. Højlund has said publicly he wants to stay. It remains to be seen how that pans out between Rasmus Højlund and, of course, Manchester United. This is the report from Ben Jacobs, amazing journalist, top notch with his, with his content and everything that he puts out there. Throwing for Chelsea, James is taking that. James, a long one to Gittens. Poor control from Gittens, and that's a throw-in for Crystal Palace. Sarr brought down there by Chalobah. Free kick for Crystal Palace. Sarr still on the ground. I think he's got a bit of brush on his left arm, and that was as a result of contact with Chalobah. Free kick for Crystal Palace. Eze appears to be taking that for Crystal Palace. Eze, quick one from him. Oh, good chance from from Richards, but was comfortably saved by Sanchez, and a quick launch in from Chelsea to launch a counter. However, they've been intercepted and dispossessed. Sarr trying to find Mateta there, not quite. Caicedo finds Palmer. Back to Caicedo. Enzo. Neto finds Pedro. Back to Enzo. Long crossing, and that was way too much for Gittens to take control of. I'm throwing for Crystal Palace. So join in, please like, share, drop your thoughts. What do you think about this particular game? What are your thoughts? What do you feel? Do you feel Crystal Palace have got what it takes to upset Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? Or perhaps it's going to be an easy ride for Chelsea Football Club following their triumph in the Club World Cup? Eze intercepted, finds Ismail Assar. Munoz, quick cross there. Eze. Eze again. Beat of nutmeg there. Will Luis back to Mateta. Lots of bodies in the box. And the whistle goes in favor of Crystal Palace. It's getting interesting, guys. And it appeared Cucurella was about to make a clearance, but a bit of contact with the left leg of Will Lewis, and that's a free kick in a very dangerous position for Chelsea. For Crystal Palace, I mean. Crystal Palace is taking that particular free kick. Chelsea organizing the walls right about now, and the referee ensuring everything is properly organized. Is a standing tall, looking very fierce. Eberechi Eze with a free kick. Eberechi Eze. Go! Amazing free kick by Eberechi Eze. Points to the heavens. What a thunderous strike from Eberechi Eze. Amazing, amazing talent. Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 0. They are down at Stamford Bridge. The world champions appears to be trailing. Courtesy of goal from Eberechi Eze. A man that appears to be, future remains uncertain at Crystal Palace. He chooses to play today, and look at what he's done. 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea fans, brace up yourself. Amazing, amazing. The wall wasn't quite, organized. The space was there for Eze to find a goal. It's not just starting, but also scoring a beautiful goal. Amazing, amazing one from Eberechi Eze, ladies and gentlemen. And a possible offside is being checked for that particular goal, while Eberechi Eze sits down, appears to be in discomfort with his right feet. The referee going to the screen to check that. to see if it's a goal or not a goal. But I mean, overall, it's a sumptuous strike. Possible offside is being checked. Referee still at the screen checking if it's a goal or not. Possible foul, guys. The referee is about to make his decision. And the VAR decision is that no goal for Crystal Palace as a result of a foul from Guehi. What a sad one. Could have been a very, good goal from Eberechi. What a moment he's had. But a foul from the Crystal Palace captain there. Wow, guys. No goal. All right, game on, guys. It's quite a strange rule, ladies and gentlemen, because players stand behind the wall, and I'm quite confused where this rule is coming from. It's a new thing to me, if you ask me. I must confess. Archipong. The Palace fans are already chanting, it's not football anymore. They appear to be very unhappy with the decision of the referee. Perhaps the VAR team. As you're joining, please like, share, and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe. Let's take this live. Let others also be a part of it and enjoy. Chalobah. Mateta. Throwing for Chelsea. Chalobah. Fine school, Palmer. Crystal Palace on the move again. Ismail Assar. Watson. Sends that across. Eze. I mean, Eze is going to be, we all know what he's capable of doing, Eberechi Eze. Watson. Mateta. Good strike from Philip Mateta, but amazing save from Sanchez, guys. What a chance for Philip Mateta. And that was an unreal spin from Adam Watson. Wow. And a good through pass to Mateta, but he's just shot that directly to the body of Sanchez. Good save from Sanchez, guys. Cucurella. Cucurella finds Gittens. Gittens gliding through the left wing. Tries a take on successfully, guys. Caicedo. Chalobah. Back to Achipong. I just feel the game so far, Crystal Palace have been doing a very good job on Chelsea Football Club, keeping the pressing, compact, and ensuring it's quite difficult for Chelsea to link up those passes properly. Most importantly, doing a good job on the midfielders Chelsea have got, likes of Moise Caicedo, Cole Palmer. Chelsea on the move. Gittens finds Palmer at the edge of the box, tries one way over the bar, guys. Not a bad try from Cole Palmer. Oh, that was a clean foul from Guehi to allow Eze to score. He clearly pushes Caicedo away from it to give room for Eberechi Eze to play the ball through that space. Joao Pedro. Finds Palmer. Oh. Pedro Neto tries one, but that was deflected over the bar. That's a corner kick for Chelsea. Deflected by Adam Wharton. Pedro Neto, 4 goals and 6 assists last season in 35 Premier League games. It remains to be seen how he's going to, fare this season. Corner kick for Chelsea. James with the corner. That's goal kick. A bit of tussle in the box, but the corner gets the head of Chalobah, and there's a goal kick for Chelsea. Anderson with a goal kick. Eberechi Eze again. Ismail Assar knocked down by Reece James. Free kick for Crystal Palace. Reece James got a booking, and he gets a yellow card in this game. Another free kick for Crystal Palace, but much farther away from the goalpost. Easy. Move that forward. And it plays a shot. Calmly collected by Robert Sanchez. On the stopped. Luis outrun by Pedro Neto. And the plan of Pedro Neto was to make a square play, but I was blocked for a corner kick for Chelsea. Pedro Neto clamoring on the fans to continue to roar. Rhys James with the corner kick duties for today. Cleared out. Rhys James again. Headed out by Mateta. Gittens. Infringement on Willie Ruiz. Joao Pedro. Richards. Guehi. Finds Mitchell. Eze. Oh, collision there between Munoz and Cucurella. And Munoz received a yellow card. That was a bit of impact on Cucurella, who gets to the ball first. So the decision for the no goal for Eberechi in this particular game, as regards that particular free kick played early hour in the early moments of this particular game, referee Darren England said, after review, away number 6 is less than 1 meter away from the wall as the shot is taken. Therefore, it's an indirect free kick and disallowed goal. Wow, 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 wow. So many rules. Wow, wow, wow. So many rules going on in the EPL, guys. Caicedo with a strike. Way over the bar. It's almost 30 minutes played at Stamford Bridge. And it's still 0-0, guys. Crossing from Chelsea. No one could get that. Gittens again. Oh. Oh. Chalobah almost got the better of Crystal Palace. Clamoring for a corner kick. That's not a corner because he way overhits the ball over the bar. Ismail Assar. Will Ruiz. Oh. He's got a plan there, but that didn't work out the way he wanted. Rhys James finds Enzo. Enzo looks very out of shape in this game. Easy. Munoz back to Richards. Mateta finds Munoz on the right flank. Oh, what a good tackle from Achipong. And was immediately met by Mateta. Now it's getting serious, guys. Great tackle from Achipong. 50-50 challenge. And it gets, the cheer from the fans for that. Yellow card from Mateta, guys. The second youngest player to start for Chelsea in a Premier League season. 18 years, 359 days. Josh Achipong. With a crunching challenge on Munoz that got the biggest chair. Breaking news from the National League. The National League confirms the approval of Mukambe's takeover by the Punjab Warriors Consortium. Mukambe can compete in the National League once the signed sale agreement is received. First game against Altrincham on 23rd August. Fantastic news for the club as it appears that everything is getting, resolved. I'm happy for Mukambe fans because I know what it means if lots of uncertainty surround your club and you don't even know what next and what could happen in the nearest future. But that's a good one from them. Oh. Another whistle blown for Joao Pedro in what appears to be that it was just shoved off the ball, slightly, but we don't know why the referee keeps blowing for, challenges like this. This wasn't really a malicious, attempt, And Oliver Glasner, the coach of Crystal Palace, appears not to be happy with some of the decision makings of the referee. Speaking with perhaps one of the officials on the touchline, maybe to look into some of the decision makings. Free kick for Chelsea. Pedro Neto headed out by Sarr into the legs of Eze, and a proper clearance. Sanchez has it. Back to James. James, a long one to Cucurella. Properly trapped. Finds Pedro Neto. Cleared out by Munoz. Ismail Assar. Brought down by Kopama. Whistle has gone for that. Adam Wharton. Long ball in for Mateta. Outpaced by Chelsea. Wharton. Finds Eze. Good control there. Probably nutmegs Rhys James. And Rhys James brought him down. It's looking looking very dangerous for Rhys James, who is on a yellow card already. Having a word with the referee. I think it needs to be very, very careful with Eberechi Eze, Rhys James. Wow. What a nutmeg from Eberechi Eze. Free kick for Crystal Palace. Eze is taking that a bit far from the edge of the box to the left-hand side. Quick one. Woo! What a chance. But Leclerc couldn't get that particular tap in for that. It have been a very difficult one for Sanchez to get hold of. Kopama. Oh, Joao Pedro. Mashed out by Leclerc. Quick crossing. Headed out by Munoz. Mateta using his body properly. The long one to Eberechi is a James get there first. Sends it to the keeper, who plays a long one to Crystal Palace half. Cucurella. Kopama. Elsewhere between the game, in the game between Nottingham Forest versus Brentford, and it's 2-0 already. Nottingham Forest up by 2 goals. Courtesy of a goal from new signing Dan Ndoye, the man signed from Bologna. He was the one who helped Bologna to the cup, to the cup in the game between Bologna and AC Milan, the Coppa Italia. He won it for them 1-0 last season, Bologna versus AC Milan, and he's back. You know, he's in England now, and you know, he started with that particular pace, scoring a goal on his debut for Nottingham Forest. Sorry, guys. All right, for the game between Manchester United versus Arsenal, suggestions that Andre Onana is now in the Manchester United squad today versus Arsenal. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed, but it remains to be seen if Andre Onana will be starting in goal for Manchester United, or perhaps buying there for Manchester United. Throwing for Crystal Palace. Mitchell with a throw, but was played out. Didn't work out well for them. Played out by Guehi and throwing for Chelsea. Moise Caicedo. Cucurella. Sa. Will Hughes. So far, Palace has been very, very, very disciplined, and I must say, containing Chelsea so far in this game has been a very good one for Crystal Palace. Considering the fact that the Chelsea attack and the forwards are very rapid. And if you've been caught off guard, it could be very dangerous for you. 4 minutes added time in the first half between Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Goal kick for Chelsea. Cucurella with a long pass in. Joao Pedro controls that. Gittens. Caicedo dispossessed by Mateta. Mateta plays that one in for Eze to catch up with, but Sanchez was quick to the rescue, rushes out and clears that out. Throwing for Chelsea. The news is becoming increasingly posted in so many outlets on X. I understand that Onana is out today, not even in the squad. It remains to be seen why he's out, because reports suggest he's back from injury. Munoz with the throw. Finds Ismail Assar to Eze. Plays one in. Oh. Sorry, to Mitchell. Mitchell was trying to find a proper pass to Eze. It was cleared out by Chelsea. Elsewhere in the Nottingham Forest versus Brentford game, Nottingham Forest have just added another goal, and it's 3-0. 3-0. And Chris Wood has just gotten his brace in this game. Throwing for Chelsea. Sanchez coming out together. Eze. Oh, Eze again. Good effort from Munoz, but quite far away from the goalpost. All right, it's half time at Stamford Bridge. 0-0 between Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Tough time between Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Uh, Goal from Eberechi Eze was cancelled earlier in the game as a result of the ruling from the VAR and saying that the distance between Guehi and the opposition box or whatever it is less than 1 meter. I'm quite familiarizing myself with that particular decision because it looks very, very strange to me. But so far, it's been an electrifying game. Chelsea haven't been able to do much in this particular game as regards attacking on the front foot, but it remains to be seen what's going to happen in the second half. Chelsea boast of quality signings and, of course, quality substitutions that can come in to change the game at any time. But Crystal Palace appears to be looking very comfortable and, as their usual style of play, ensuring to catch you on the counter. Hopefully, Chelsea can do something about that, or they they don't catch them on the counter and don't make it very difficult for Chelsea Football Club. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out, but it's been a good game so far, and we're going to be seeing how the second half is going to turn out. All right, guys, I'll be going for a bit of break now, and I'll be back for the second half. Please keep it logged on this channel. If you have not subscribed, if you have not followed, please do that. If you have not liked, share, and, if you have not dropped your thoughts and your comments as regards this game, please ensure to do that. Thank you. I'll be back for the second half. right, welcome back to the second half between Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Hopefully, we could see a bit of goals in the second half and see how that one turns out. All right, second half is on the way for Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. And a bit of, you know, the substitutions Chelsea have got. Let's see what they could really do in the second half with the substitutions. They've got Philip Jorgensen in goal for the substitution. Malo Gusto, Wesley Fofana coming back from injury is available as well. Jareato, the new signing. Dario Sugo, amazing defensive midfielder. Andre Santos, Estevao, amazing player as well. The Brazilian youngster that has been tagged Messinho by quite a number of lovers of him. Tyrick George, whose future remains a bit uncertain. It remains to be seen if he's going to be moving away from Chelsea or he's going to stay back. Then, of course, Liam Delap. So far, they've got, very good substitutions, people that could come in and change the way the game looks. But it remains to be seen how that will pan out in the second half. And for Crystal Palace, they've got Walter Benitez in goal, Nathaniel Klein, Bernal Sosa, Rio Cardines, Jefferson Lemma, Romain Esse, Justin Devney, who helped Crystal Palace with the last spot kick and the Community Shield, and Raksaki, Odsone Edward. Let's see. Those are the substitutions for both teams. Lekwa. Joao Pedro on the ground. Remains to be seen whether he's back on his feet and throwing for Chelsea. Oh, Caicedo, amazing movement there. Brought down by Will Huis. Yellow card for him. Yellow card for Will Huis. A bit of rehydrating with peach iced tea. Ah. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Hi, 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 hi. Mitchell with the throwing for Crystal Palace. Kopama. Good clearance from Lecroix. Eberechi finds Mateta to Sa. Oh, true pass there, but Eze wouldn't go for it. As it appears he's in an offside position. Estival training, juggling on the touchline. Oh, good block there by Will Hayes. Adam Wharton. Change direction. Easy. Leaves the ball for Mitchell. Mitchell. Nice cross from Mitchell, but cleared out by Chaloba. Infringement from Gittens on Minos. Gittens. Appears Esteval is ready to come on for Chelsea. Pedro Neto. Rich James. Gittens. Munoz on him. 1v1. Palmer. Finds the cross in. Parried away by Anderson. Wow. Substitution for Chelsea Football Club. Esteval coming in to replace Bino Jamie Gittens. Esteval acquired from Palmeiras on August 5 for up to $65 million. And he's all smiles. And elsewhere in the upcoming game between Manchester United versus Arsenal, Brian Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha both start for Manchester United for their own Premier League debut. Benjamin Sesko will only be able to make his impact from the substitute bench as predicted, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Esteval can do. Caicedo on the ground appears to be in a bit of discomfort. And it appears Mateta stood on his foot. The lineups between Manchester United and Chelsea and Arsenal are out, and I'll be reading them out shortly for you guys. Stay with me. The referee has cleared that no foul from Mateta on Mykhailo. Goal kick for Crystal Palace. James. Esteval. Wow, Esteval. Oh, good cross there by Esteval, but way too much for Pedro Neto to control that. And of course, there has been a switch in the position Pedro Neto and Esteval are playing. Esteval moving from the right-hand flank, and Pedro Neto have shifted to the left wing. Amazing display from Esteval, who beats his man 1v1 and sets up a cross. That was way too much for Pedro Neto. Immediate impact from Esteval. All right, it's free kick for Chelsea Football Club, and the confirmed lineup between Manchester United versus Arsenal is out. Let's see how this free kick goes, and I'll read out the lineup for you guys. Will Chelsea be able to score with this set piece? Time will tell. Cole Palmer. Oh! That hit the wall and was cleared out by Crystal Palace. And was headed out. It appears Richards got a hit to the head by the ball. Went down straight. Hopefully he stands back on his feet. The medics are attending to him as it appears to be a concussion situation. Eden Hazard present at the Stamford Bridge. Amazing player while he was playing for Chelsea. It was a menace. All right, quickly to the lineups between Manchester United versus Chelsea. We've got Baina in goal. In the fence, Lenny Euro, Matthias De Ligt, and of course Luke Shaw. Then across the midfield four, we've got Diogo Dalot, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Patrick Dogu. And for the forward, we have Brian Mbeumo, Matthew Cunha, and Mason Mount. Then for Arsenal Football Club in goal, we've got David Raya, the pairing of Gabriel Saliba in centre-back, Ben White at right-back, Richard Calafiori at left-back, and the double pivot of Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi in the midfield. And of course, the attacking trio in the tip of the midfield, the tip or perhaps the base of it. We've got Martin Odegaard. The front three, Gabriel Martinelli, the new signing, Victor Gyökeres, and of course, Bukayo Saka playing from the right-hand flank. Archipong finds Neto. Chalobah with a crossing, headed out by Mitchell. Corner kick for Chelsea, and that's their first in this second half. Not quite sure why Amad Diallo is not starting for Manchester United. I think it's going. It's one of the things with accommodating the new forwards they've got, which is Matthew Cunha and of course Brian Mbeumo, and Benjamin Sesko is still on the bench as well. It remains to be seen how Manchester United will be lining out going forward in this season. Mateta finds Eze. Esteval intercepted, but was crowded by bodies there. I think one thing about William Esteval is the fact that he fights for the ball very well, which is one attribute that would really help a forward player in terms of his abilities and, you know, finding himself in tight situations as well. Pedro Neto crossing. Oh, Cole Palmer was blocked there. That was a dangerous ball from Chelsea. Chelsea looking increasingly threatening going forward, and they are looking increasingly trying as much as possible to score a goal now. Cole Palmer hasn't scored a Premier League goal from open play since January 14 versus Bournemouth. It remains to be seen if he's going to score an open play goal today. Bit of battle from Ismail Hassan Cucurella. Mitchell there. Finds Ismail Hassan. On through the middle. Falls to the ground as a result of contact from the Chelsea player, but the referee isn't having that. He says, stand up on your feet, guy. Man. Neto. Oh, Estival. Oh. Wow, way too high from Estival. Finds himself in a very good position to score there. Benefited from the ricochet of the ball. Would have scored with his left foot, but he didn't get the proper balance and the proper precision to score that goal. Amazing player, Estival. I've got high hopes for him. Free kick for Crystal Palace. Watson takes that. Longs one in. It's way too much. Goal kick for Chelsea. Liam Delap getting ready to come in for Chelsea Football Club. Cucurella. Oh, loose ball there. And Eberechi is benefiting from it and was trying to play a long one to catch the goalkeeper off guard, but was blocked by Chelsea. Crossing from there and was cleared out by Reece James. Corner kick for Crystal Palace. I think Chelsea players need to put more concentration if they really want to get something out of this game, so it doesn't become a problem for them going forward. Will Lewis is on a yellow card, but he's been very, very solid today. Corner kick. Didn't go quite well. Goal kick for Chelsea. Quick one. Mitchell on the receiving end. Wouldn't allow Pedro Neto. Enzo. Yeah, Stivao becomes the 16th Brazilian to play for Chelsea in the Premier League, more than any other club. Stamford Bridge. Of course, the Stamford Bridge is the home of the Samba Boys, no doubt. I think for Crystal Palace, they might be trying to play a bit of conservative football. They've tried as much as possible to keep Chelsea at bay till the 70 till the 72nd minute, and they might be looking to see if perhaps they could get a draw in this one. Pedro Neto brought down by Maxon Lequois. Free kick for Chelsea. Joao Pedro is being substituted, and Liam Delap, another new signing, comes in. No goal for Joao Pedro on his debut, but of course, high hopes for him. He struggled so far in this particular game. Liam Delap hoping to see if he can do something. Acquired from Ipswich in June for $40.5 million. 12 goals in the Premier League for Ipswich last season. Liam Delap, ladies and gentlemen. Free kick for Chelsea. Headed out by JP Mateta. Oh, a rash tackling from Estival, followed by a yellow card from the referee. So it was a rash tackle on Munoz. That's a career-threatening tackle. Gets the shin while on the run. Chelsea fans, what's happening? World champions. Ah. Eberechi Eze. Guehi finds Mateta. Back to Eze. Sends one across. Not quite. Pedro Neto on the receiving end. Kukurea. Dispossessed by Wharton. Mateta. I mean, so far, the Crystal Palace defense have been very, very solid. I must confess. They've been rock solid in this particular game. They've been disciplined and ensured to, to do the job. Oh! A recycled shot from Philip Mateta. I didn't see that coming, but, quite an easy catch for Robert Sanchez, who was there to pick that up. Cucurella appears to have drifted into the midfield and he's spreading passes all around. Estival. Good crossing. Headed out by Richards and cleared out. Mateta on Achipong. Yes. It finds Munoz. Throwing for Crystal Palace. 78 minutes played. Double substitution from Chelsea Football Club. Andres Santos coming in. And of course, Malo Gusto. And Enzo Fernandez is making the way out of the pitch. Not the kind of outing Enzo Fernandez would have wanted, but then he's tried his own best. Let's see. And Rhys James also stepping out, passing the armband to Mykhailo. Andres Santos coming in, young player, young talent, and of course Malo Gusto coming in as well. I think it's more of a like-for-like substitution. Malo Gusto going to replace Rhys James in the right back position. And Andres Santos replacing Enzo Fernandez and the midfield as well. Throwing for Crystal Palace is a Sanchez picks that up. Plays a quick one in. Couldn't find the man there, and Dean Henderson picks that. Elsewhere in the game between Nottingham Forest and, of course, Brentford. Brentford have pulled one back in that particular game. So it's 3-1 in the game between Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. Nottingham Forest winning that one. And Brentford have pulled one back, courtesy of a penalty perfectly taken by Thiago for Brentford. It's 3-1 in the game between Nottingham Forest at the City Ground And Thiago gets his first goal for Brentford, ladies and gentlemen. Gusto. Caicedo. Eze. Oh, a shot from Eze. I was parried away by Sanchez, and it's a corner kick for Crystal Palace. Corner kick for Crystal Palace. 82nd minute. Eze with a corner. Out of the way and cleared out by Estival. Steve Parish in the stands. And Eberechi Eze steps off the pitch in what appears to be like his last game for Crystal Palace. Of course, nothing is concrete yet, but there has been reports that he's agreed terms with Tottenham Hotspur and could be a new player for Tottenham Hotspur in the next few days. Amazing player, Eberechi Eze. If Tottenham Hotspur gets the signing completed, I mean, it's going to be a very good signing for them. The Veni comes in for Eze. Mitchell. Pedro Neto. It's almost 85 minutes in this game, and it's still stalemate between the two clubs. Esteval showing a bit of Brazilian artistry there, showing a bit of flair. I'll quickly read the Eberechi Eze's game by numbers versus Chelsea today. He's got 6 shots, 5 times possession won, 4 duels won, 4 crosses, 4 final third entries, 2 successful take-ons, 2 shot on target, and of course 1 chance created, and one goal cancelled as well. Is this the last time we're going to see Eze in his Palace shirt? I don't know, but it's looking very increasingly possible that Eze would leave Crystal Palace, as he's heavily linked with Tottenham Hotspur. Delap. Trying to squeeze that cross in, but it was way over the line before he could get across. Cross out, and he was properly marked by Richards. Great display from Richards today, as he's kept the defense on lockdown. Oh, Marc Lequois wouldn't allow Cole Palmer to get a pass across. Another corner kick for Chelsea. 8 corners so far for Chelsea, while Crystal Palace have got just 2 corners in this game so far. For those that have played over 8.5 corners, they must be celebrating by now. Quick one taken. Headed out. And was cleared out by Michel. Gusto. Liam Delap. Gusto. Oh. He sees the space and he tries the shot, but the accuracy wasn't there. Malo Gusto. It's way over the bar. 88 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Todd Bowley, they're sitting with a woman. I'm not quite sure if that's his wife, but I'm less concerned anyway. Goal kick for Chelsea. And Chelsea appears to be very anxious now, doing everything quickly to see if they can, squeeze one in. And I must say, no bite so far in Chelsea's attack. It's far from what we've seen in the Club World Cup and, of course, in their preseason games. I don't know, probably it's the new Premier League season and the adaptation hasn't been quite well, but I would say Chelsea have got very, very good and talented players. But if they put up performances like this, Delap. Oh, good chance for Delap, but was directly played to Anderson. Anderson benefited from that, and good pick from him. Chelsea on the rampage again. Blocked. Throwing for Chelsea. And a 6 additional minutes to the game. 6 minutes added. Gusto. Esteval. 2-on-1. Esteval. Wins the corner for Chelsea. Giving a bit of tough time to Mitchell on the left hand side of the pitch. Plays the corner quickly. I'd say dangerous corner, and could have gone in directly from the corner kick. Henderson was quick to the rescue. Liam Delap lurking. Headed out by Mitchell. Esteval again. Finds Gusto. Back to Esteval. Dispossessed. Gusto. Kopama. Good turn from Kopama. The lap. Oh! Woo. Glorious chance from Andres Santos. Jesus Christ. What a chance for Andres Santos. And a waste that. Perfect pass and perfect timing from Cucurella for Andres Santos to set him up. But blows that away. Enzo Maresca in a bit of Enzo Maresca also wondering why, and header again from Andres Santos. Chelsea looking increasingly threatening in the final third. Will they pull one back? It remains to be seen if they're going to pull one back in this game. Wharton. Have been a good cross to Devney, but the first control and the second ball wasn't a good one. The second touch from Devney. Kopama. Kopama finds Gusto. Mitchell shoves Esteval away and to get a goal kick. Crystal Palace are not in a rush to play that goal kick. You and I know what that means. 95 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, Anderson preparing to play the goal kick as if is preparing to go for a wedding, not in a rush at all. He plays it eventually. Caicedo. Cucurella. Kopama dribbling himself. Oh. Neto back to Kopama. Blocked by Richards. Corner kick for Chelsea. Oh, it's the final whistle, ladies and gentlemen. It's stalemate between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Chelsea dropped their first points as the season opener starts. Eberechi is gifting his shirt to one of the Crystal Palace fans. A bit of cameo from Estival and a bit of brilliance, a bit of prospect from him. But overall, Crystal Palace, I must confess, they've had an amazing game here tonight. Coming away from home to secure a point at Stamford Bridge, I feel they might be very, very comfortable with that one. And elsewhere, with Nottingham Forest versus Brentford, it was 3-1, while the home team won. That one courtesy of goals from Chris Wood. Chris Wood had a brace in that particular game. And Dan Ndoye scored as well, while an equalizer from Igor Thiago for Brentford. And the match between Manchester United and Arsenal is already, preparing, while pundits are already, readily available to talk about that particular game. I'll be back for that particular match, and I'll be ending this live right about now so I could prepare my graphics and every other thing for the next match. See you on the next one. Keep it logged on the Footy Battle. For as many that have joined, that have liked, share, and drop their thoughts whatsoever, I appreciate you guys. It's been an amazing moment. Without you guys, it's going to be a frustrating outing. But, I appreciate you for all that you've been, doing on this page, engaging and doing all sort of things to make sure this particular page move forward. It's the Footy Battle on all platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which is X now, YouTube, Thread, and of course TikTok as well. So it's at the Footy Battle. Thank you. See you in the next live watch along between Manchester United and Arsenal. It's going to be a cracker, and it promises to be electrifying. Thank you for joining, guys. See you. Peace out.